Hi guys. Okay, so here I am at my tiny kitchen here, and got a request from Heartmaker 44 on how I make charcloth, and I'm gonna basically do it down and dirty. So let's get started. Now, just about anything can be made into char, man. Just about. So, just for some, everybody does cotton, you know, because that's the standard material that everybody uses. I'm going to show you that you can char paper. Not only can you char paper, just to be nice, I'm going to go ahead and keep cotton, but I'm going to use it in a cotton ball. I'm going to try that. And you don't have to be all that particular about it. And to be really honest, if you're in the woods and you can't find anything else, grass works, cotton tail fluff, the cattail fluff, that works good too. So anyway, I've got a bunch of paper. I'm just gonna stick that in there, you know. Take a few of these cotton balls, you know, just a handful or so, stick them down in there. Okay. Now, a lot of people, they say, well, you need a 10, you need an Altoids 10 to do the charcloth. Nope, we're not going to use a chin today. I decided to go ahead and use an aluminum can, pop can. I just sawed the top off of it, close her up a little bit, crimp her over, you know, just so you have a little bit of space for the air to get out. You know, you don't even need all that much, really. Just need a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're gonna make charcloth in your house, make sure that you have a way to ventilate it, because yeah, you'll need that. And you just take it over your stove. And I like to have a low flame, because it's not going to take much with this aluminum can, and it really wouldn't take much to burn a hole right through it, really. And how you know it's getting up to temp is because you'll start to see steam escape. And the whole point of charcloth and the whole process is when you start seeing that steam escape, you'll start seeing vapors. And those vapors will ignite, and that's okay. But nothing else is getting to the actual material being burned inside that can. So instead of burning it into a flame, it's going to just kind of turn it into a smoldering fire. And that's how you make charcloth. It's also how you make charcoal and just about anything else that's charred that you want. Charcoal is just simply a little bit of wood that you've done this to. That's it. So I'll let this continue, and here in a little bit I'll show you some charcloth. Okay, so now the real secret to charcloth is to, after the flame goes out, because now it's run out of fuel, after the flame's gone out, to let it sit till it's done smoking and let it cool. The great thing about aluminum is, an aluminum can is that it'll cool very quickly. The other thing that aluminum cans are great for is because they're disposable. I mean, you can boil something in an aluminum can just fine a couple of times and it's disposable. So, you know, if you're trying to get essential oils out of plants or whatever, or trying to boil something down or something like that, that you may not want to clean up for whatever reason, aluminum can is a good way to go. So anyway, now here's why I said that you can only use an aluminum can once or twice. See that? See that bottom of that can? Man, it's all melted and burned up. So, you know, granted that's direct flame sitting on top of a, you know, gas stove, but still, just about ate a hole through this can. That's why you gotta be very careful with these. But anyway, like I said, make sure that you ventilate really well, like when it comes out. See? And that's just about all of it. You can see how dark and nasty it is inside that can. That's why, you know, if you're gonna make charcloth, use something that you're not worried about messing up or something like that, because it's gonna be really hard to clean that up. I mean, sure you can with sand or whatever if you have to, but still. And see, that's just paper right there. And these are just little charred up cotton balls. If you give me a second, I'll show you that they light up real fine, just fine off of a ferro rod. Here you go, just a regular fire rod. Boom, second strike. You see how that's got embers, no problem. Let's try a couple of these cotton balls. Oh, there you go, second strike again. And that stuff just burns and burns and burns. So it's a really good thing if you got a good tinder bundle, you know, just put this inside of that, hit with a ferro rod, boom, you got fire, pretty much. And like I said, you know, you can char just about anything. I mean, here I just used a cotton ball, and I don't know if the cotton ball went out or not, might have. Nope. Nope. Cotton ball, the ember just burrowed inside of it. See? So, that's the easy way. Here we go. Maybe you can see the ember now. See? That whole thing turned into an ember. A good strong ember like that, with the right tinder bundle, you won't have much of a problem. So, you know, just a little food for thought, that even stuff just laying around works fine. So, don't think that just because you don't have, you know, this type of cotton, or this type of cotton, or that type, or whatever, that you can't have charcloth. The only requirement that I've seen when it comes to charcloth is a fire or a heat source. Doesn't even have to be a fire. It could be just a simple heat source, like a heating element off of an electric stove, for that matter. So there you go. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your time. Defend your homes wisely.